video two, guys. I think these videos are going to go a lot quicker. That one is a lot longer, a lot bigger. So this is, unfortunately, the market's probably going to go south for at least 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe even the whole year. I'm going to wait for data to tell me. So you got to tell yourself, because inflation is 7.1% right now. So that's what I look at when I want to make an investment. So if you don't have a stock market, luckily we have a stock market, but in life, if you want to buy a house or you want to loan someone money or make an investment, you got to beat inflation. If you're not beating inflation, you didn't make any money. So I hear people saying that, some banks are giving 4% on CDs or 4.2. I don't want 4.2. I want higher than inflation. If I'm not getting higher than inflation, then I'm just losing money because the value of your money is depreciating. So I buy properties, but I know everyone can't buy properties. So I have quite a lot of properties. I'm buying more properties. But the good thing is we have the stock market. So in a bear market, I have something classified as super defensive. If you look at some of my videos from last year, I have a video with like glossary, terminology. So you want super defensive stocks. So a stock that's going to pay me close to 8% because they're out there, they're dividend stocks. I like PSEC because they pay me monthly. Every single month they pay me. And it's close to 10% yield. And because the company is in good shape, not great, but good shape, they're going to continue to pay 6 cents every single month because that's what they do. They pay 6 cents and the stock is $7.10 right now. So the yield is close to 10%. As the stock price drops, the yield goes up. So I want to buy stocks that give dividend of 8% or higher because inflation is 7.1. I'm a little sick still. Inflation's at 7.1, so you want to try to get higher than inflation. Either way, I always try, if I'm going super defensive, to get something that pays at least 5 or 6%, has a low PE. Because if it has low PE, that means it's making money, the money's there, and they have the cash to give me. Because if you get something that has a dividend, let's say the dividend is 20%. I'm just giving you an example. If the dividend is 20%, but the PE ratio is 100, obviously it means, so PE is if the company's $100 and it earns $1 a year, the PE ratio is 100, right? Because it's 100 times more than they make in money. So if they're only making $1 and the stock is 100, how are they going to pay you a 20% dividend? So this is why you want to try to do dividend stocks where the PE ratio is low, like 6 or 7, and they're giving you a dividend. The P is low, and the dividend is like 8% or 6%. NYCB is about to be 850. For me, this is a dividend stock I want to buy. So you're looking, and you got to be able to wait because we're in a bear market right now. So if you have to swing these things, they're paying you money to hold. So this video right here is about how do I decide to make investments in life or in the stock market that are going to pay me more than 7%. 7%. Because a lot of people are asking me, things are looking really bad right now. I have some money. Where do I put it? So if you can't buy real estate, because real estate, people have to live in real estate. As long as it's affordable living, like I don't buy properties where the rents are really, really high. I buy affordable housing in communities where the median income is around $50,000. That's my criteria. We all have our own criteria. So if you're not able to do that, or you can't find someone, so if you can find a friend that wants to make an investment, because right now, personal loans are like 10%, 11%. So maybe you have a friend. So it's not just stock. Maybe you have a friend that's going to pay you 8%. So instead of them getting a personal loan from SoFi or Lending Tree or going to Upstart to get a loan, they go to you and you loan them the money and you get 8 or 9%. But how safe is that? Or if you want to loan someone money that's opening up a business and they want to pay you 8%, and no offense to them, This is why I don't bother doing that. So anytime things are really bad and I can't make money in stocks, I go super defensive. Now you can go super defensive all the time. And honestly, if you want to just go RYLD, I just added to plays on Monday. QYLD also the yields are like 12%. They're covered calls. It's an ETF, but it pays high dividends. So if it goes down, they're paying you money to hold. So regardless of what happens to the stock, as long as they're making money, they're paying you to hold. So this is why you don't have to go out of your way and make those weird investments. You don't have to loan someone money to open a business. You don't have to loan your friend money and get 8% or 9%, because who knows if they're going to pay you. You buy these stocks, they're going to pay you at least 8%. PSCC is paying you 10% and monthly. So you can buy it and you don't have to look. Regardless, I'm not here to convince you, but this is why I'm buying stuff like that. I have PSCC in 2 of my IRAs. So every now and then I trade PSCC too. I'm hoping it dropped to $7, because the $7, I know it's not a lot of money, but you trade it for like 10 cents, 25 cents. You might have to swing it a while. These stocks are dead. They're dead because people want to go from $2 to $22 in one day, like COSM yesterday. But we don't know when that's going to happen. So if I tell you buy a stock this week at 7 and hopefully you sell it next week 7.20, that's probably not exciting to a lot of people, but that's what you do. But while you're waiting for that to happen, they're paying you, dividends close to 10%. Now, if the stock goes up to $8 or $9, guess what? The dividend yield goes down. So when the dividend yield goes down, that's what you decide whether or not you want to hop into something else. If you want to take risk and buy something else, be my guest. But this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a video like this because I have a number of people that ask me, what are we going to do? How are we going to make money when the stock market crashes? Especially since I'm trying to tell them that I'm waiting. I'm in like 75% cash and waiting. I don't want to trade in this market. I'm doing some options. I bought Cold and Boil. I'm buying shares of a couple of things. I bought CND because the earnings were awesome. You can check those earnings, but I don't want to put money in stocks. They got to pay me money to hold because I believe everything is going south. But the good thing is if you can't buy properties, like I'm trying to buy another property right now. I bought 4 this year. If you can't buy properties, or you can't loan money and get money, you can buy these dividend stocks. It's just another way. So that's how we can make money while we wait for things to get better. All right? Because it's going to be a bad market. Earnings are going to come out, and that's video 3. This is a segue to video 3.